Hello, it's the Ham Radio Show. Who's this?
This is Josh Alexander.
Hey, welcome to Ham Radio.
Josh, we didn't know if you were going to call, so then we started talking about you fighting Moose, and we said that you're Canadian, so somebody jumped up and said, he's fighting a moose!
That's right.
And I was like, it's possible. It's fucking possible. Anything's possible.
How'd that happen?
Josh Alexander, like I just said, will be at the Mid-Hudson Civic Center in Poughkeepsie, New York, for Rebellion, which is this Saturday. Josh, how the hell are you, sir?
I mean, I'm doing good. I think it'll be better come Saturday evening when I have some gold wrapper on my waist.
Damn right. When you have the Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. For those of you, by the way, this is crazy crap that's been going on between Josh Alexander and Moose, to the point where I don't even think the title is what you want. I think you want to kill this man. And I'm not even joking, Joe.
Wow.
This might be a public execution on pay-per-view come this Saturday. 'Cause, let's put it this way. Slickster was just talking about revenge before we came on the air. Slickster was talking about how if somebody, goes after him and does him wrong, all right, the Slickster will find you and bitch slap you back to wherever the fuck you came from, right?
For years.
Can we all agree that's what he said before? Okay.
He'll become a stalker.
Now, Josh Alexander, who's on the phone from Impact Wrestling, this gentleman became the number one contender, right? Re-signs with Impact Wrestling, signs a very lucrative deal, does everything. Great thing. The guy who runs the place, Scott D'Amore, okay, tells them, hey, you got to sign this contract. So Josh is signed. They got to get Moose to sign it. Moose is the champion. Moose doesn't want anything going on. All right? Now, remember, this is also the guy that when Josh won the world title, Moose came into the ring, cashed in his title shot at any time trophy or whatever the hell he had. He had some kind of gimmick. He got that. He blindsided the world heavyweight champion, who was Josh Alexander. Beat him, 1, 2, 3, became the new world heavyweight champion to end the pay-per-view. Walked off into the sunset with the world title. Now, we're dealing with, so you have that anger there. That would be revenge enough, right, Ricky? You'd be like, okay, the guy took my title, that's enough. Now this piece of crap, and I'm going to say that term very loosely for Moose, piece of crap decided that he was going to take the stance as to show up at Josh Alexander's home.
Whoa.
What? Okay? Now, not only that, now Josh, by the way, who has, and please, Josh, don't drive down here and beat my ass, but an exceptionally beautiful wife. Okay? So now, Moose comes to you. Now, you're not there because he's at, Impact Wrestling. He's wrestling. He's doing his job. Moose knows this, shows up at the house to hand-deliver the paperwork to Josh's beautiful wife, but in the process also scares the ever-loving crap out of his kid. Because his kid was there, too. This has gone beyond a wrestling match just right there. Now you have poked the bear. All right? So, back and forth, Josh Alexander and Moose have been trading, attacking each other all over the cities and the towns. They've been going to different little shows and hurting each other in ways that is a wonderful thing to watch Josh perform and beat the living crap out of somebody. It's wonderful. But Moose, in retribution, now Josh, tell me how this all went down. Moose showed up unannounced at a different wrestling promotion where you had just won a title, and then decides that he's going to not only jump the guardrail, but then he speared your wife. He didn't even spear you in front of your kids.
Wow.
This is my point. This is beyond wrestling right now. We're in now. Ricky would have shot somebody by now. Do you understand? How are you going into this?
Don't tell my secret.
The thing you're not realizing here is that I've been wrestling for Impact Wrestling for 3 years. In that 3 years, I won the Tag Team Championship, I won the X Division Championship, and I won the World Championship. Moose has been here for 7 or 8, and he didn't win anything in that time until he was able to cash in and take the World Championship from me. So Moose is a desperate character, and he's desperately hanging on that World Championship now. He wants to scare my kids, he wants to hurt my wife and all this other stuff. And I think he thinks it's going to work to his advantage, but clearly he's not too smart because come April 23rd at Rebellion, he's got to be in the ring with me one-on-one, and then he's stuck because he's exactly where I'm most comfortable. Exactly where I can hurt him most. So it's not that big a deal.
But that's my point. It's not that big a deal. This is why you're the walking weapon and I'm a radio host. Because I'm sitting there thinking, I don't know if I could contain my anger. Because remember, yet again, your wife is incredibly hot. Let's not overlook that part. We don't want her getting hurt and being less pretty. I don't think that's possible. But this man ran through her like X-Lax through a widow woman and trucked through her. She got hurt. To me, right there, I'm going to freaking lose my faculties when I'm in a 20 by 20 foot ring against somebody like that. How are you going to contain your anger, not get disqualified, not take a chair and bash his skull in or something? You mean, like, how are you going to contain yourself on the 23rd, right there at the old Civic Center there in Poughkeepsie?
I mean, it's a good question. I don't think I have a concrete answer for that. I can just hope that I will contain my anger enough to not get disqualified or something, because I need to take that world championship from Moose, because that's what matters most to Moose.
Now, is this, do you think, the most important match of your career? Like, do you have something to prove? Because you've already proved it.
Yeah, yes and no. It is definitely the biggest match of my career because, I think the most eyes are on it compared to anything else I've ever done, even more than the Christian match because of everything that's transpired in the last 6 months, making this pay-per-view and this show that much bigger. But yeah, there's a lot of pressure and all this other stuff. But, you can add in the pressure of, my kids seeing that championship ripped away from me at the lowest low of my career right after I won it. And, the added bonus of my hot wife knowing that I'm a loser right now. So I need to redeem myself.
That is very important. I think we're all glossing over the fact that Josh Alexander has a hot wife. And that's very important nowadays.
Hey, he can only control himself so much, so I'd watch it. He may take a lot out on you.
Look, he's not going to take the time to come over here and kick the shit out of me when he has Moose to contend with on the 23rd.
Well, we could always have Ricky do it.
Well, Ricky, why? Why? That's his heavy now? You're going to use the slickster against me? My own guy that's on the show is going to beat my ass in honor of Josh Alexander? That's kind of screwed up.
I think he'd want to do it just for fun.
Well, look, let me ask this. Let me just ask this. On the 23rd in Poughkeepsie, is the hot wife and the two kids going to be there ringside to see Daddy whoop Moose's ass?
I mean, that sounds very good. I cannot confirm or deny. I will do everything in my power to make sure that they're sitting front row watching this beatdown happen. But, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Now, Thursday night is Impact Wrestling, am I correct, on Access TV?
8 p.m.
Yes, I act like I don't know. I watch the stuff religiously, but I act like I don't know. The fact that the reason why I'm asking you is, what's going to happen this Thursday? Because this is the Thursday before the Saturday. You mean, to me, that has to be when they light the fuse of this powder keg of Moose and Josh together in the same building right before the main event at Rebellion. Are you going to be able to stay away? Are you being like this? Because I know that some people sometimes say that you're very mechanical in the ring. You're very ice cold when you're in the ring. You're not there to, throw the middle fingers up and have some beers like somebody else we know. What? You're not that guy. My point is, are you going to show up to that place and be able to be professional? I'm using air quotes. Hold on, let me ring the bell. Air quotes, professional, and not go after Moose? Because to me, if I was in the same building with the guy who did exactly what he did to you and your kids and your hot wife, remember, hot wife, I wouldn't be able to stay away from that guy if I know he's there. Would anyone? Am I wrong here, Ricky? Would you, if you know that the guy is in the building? Mm-hmm. You were telling stories about where you were just driving around and you're like, hey, I know that guy. He did such and such, and then you went after him. Mm-hmm. That's my point. To Josh, if you're in the building and he's in the building, can we expect some fireworks come Impact at 8 p.m. on Access TV? Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, all that is completely up to Moose right now, as it has been advertised at 8 p.m. Thursday night on Access TV. Moose is going to have to make a public apology to not just myself but my wife for what he did at that independent show a few weeks ago. So as long as Moose behaves, I'll behave, because I know that I'm getting what I want on Saturday, April 23rd at Rebellion. But if Moose pushes me, I'm going to push back. Every cause has a reaction, right?
Yes, absolutely. And equal and opposite reaction is going to happen this Thursday, I believe, on Access TV, 8 p.m. The other part is, and not to just mention your hot wife again, but she put up an outstanding video of one of your kids doing karate, and it was amazing because he's in the dojo, and just like his daddy, Billy would know this even more. You know how wrestlers like to they slap their thighs when they're going in for the kick sometimes?
Right.
That kid's doing martial arts. I don't know which kid it was. I'm not trying to be, an ass and piss off Josh in any way, shape, or form.
Little late.
But, I said he had a hot wife. Be quiet. The fact is, the kid is in class, and he's literally doing his moves, but every time he throws a kick, he's slapping his thigh, Bill. It's hysterical. It was one of the funniest things to watch because she's just filming it from the outside, looking in, going just like Daddy, just like Daddy.
My son is the biggest wrestling fan on planet Earth. He's only 3 years old, so he's gonna be dangerous when he becomes an adult.
Yes, he will.
Absolutely. He already has his own singlet and headgear, so he's exactly like his daddy.
Yeah, well, Daddy's his hero.
Yeah, well, if you had a dad that was whooping somebody's ass and getting paid for it, wouldn't that be like the greatest of all times? I mean, all of our dads whipped somebody's ass and none of them got paid for it.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. My dad used to just do it at red lights when somebody would cut him off.
Sure.
And he didn't get paid for it. It's a little different. You know what I mean? Like he pulled out something from under the chair and things happened. This guy is the thing that's under the chair. He's the walking weapon. This is Josh Alexander, by the way, who we're talking about, who will be, by the way, part of the main event, Rebellion 2022, live this Saturday, April 23rd, on pay-per-view. Of course, you can go to fight.tv, get it there. That's where I'm going to get it because I have an account, and it's so easy. By the way, the fight
even
people...
I could do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They made it idiot-proof. If you like Impact Wrestling, you want to watch Rebellion, all you have to do is click the button that says Watch Now. That's it. Then you don't have to deal with a cable company. You don't have to deal with satellite providers. You don't have to deal with nothing. And on top of it, you can watch it anywhere you are. Anywhere. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it on your laptop. You can watch it on your smart TV. You can watch Josh Alexander kick the ever-loving crap out of Moose from the comfort of anywhere you are, let alone your home. You could be in a car ride. You could be watching it. Just don't be driving while doing that. I have to make that little PSA because I'll get sued. But I don't know. To me, Josh Alexander, Moose, it's a big money main event. I think it's going to be great. I think, by the way, it's also way too personal this time. I think that it's going to be, without question, it's going to be the main event that steals the whole show. I don't even know if that's a thing, because usually it's a match on the undercard that you go, oh, that's going to steal the show. This match, by the way, all the other matches great. But at the end of the day, that main event is going to sell the whole night for you, I think. That's me personally. Josh, do you think that at all, after Moose, you win the world title, who do you go after next?
I haven't tried to give that much thought, but if I was going to have to answer that question, I would say the very best wrestlers in the world should come knocking for an opportunity at that world championship. Because I intend to put myself on the map as a great champion, but also I want to grow the brand of Impact Wrestling as well. And I think we do that with what we do in the ring. And, if Jay White or Ishii from New Japan want to come over, or if anybody from AEW wants to come over, or if people from our own locker room like Eric Young and Matt Cardona and whoever else wants to step up, I'm game for it because I think we're going to put on the best wrestling product that anybody can see on TV today.
By the way, speaking of great TV products, I don't know if you know this. You probably don't because you don't know me that well personally, but I have my own TV show. And the people that are behind that TV show want to know if you want a TV show, we can make that happen. So you, the hot wife, the 2 kids, maybe a reality show. I'm just saying, we're throwing it out there because the guy behind the mind behind the mayhem, Brandon, wanted me to reach out to you. A lot of wrestlers have shows on Asy TV, ASYTV.com. So just throwing it out there. Maybe you get the world title you start taking on whoever you want, and that's another future episode of your brand new reality show, Walking with the Walking Weapon. I don't know what the hell we're going to call it. Whatever the hell we're going to call it. The Josh Alexander Excellent Show. I don't know what the hell to call it. But I'm throwing it out there as an idea.
You had me at the Walking with the Walking Weapon already. I thought that was catchy enough.
See, thank you. I try. I mean, I should have a career in this, but I should have a lot of things, but it doesn't freaking work out for me. Josh Alexander, like I said, he will be probably beating the living hell. I'm gonna go on the limb here, beating the living hell out of the Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion Moose this Saturday at Rebellion 2022. Will be live at the Mid-Hudson Civic Center in Poughkeepsie, New York. See if there are tickets still available. I don't know. Check the box office. Go to their website. Look it up. If not, like I said before, you can get it live on the pay-per-view. Yeah. Or you can get it like I'm going to do, Fight.tv. Josh, thank you for being on the program, bro.
Make him apologize, brother. Make him apologize.
No, I'm not going to make him apologize. How is it wrong? Josh knows how hot his wife is.
I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
What dude he fight? Moose. What the fuck you talking about?
Go ahead, Josh.
Go to SpicySneakerhead.com. My wife has an OnlyFans. You can all sub to it, and you can talk about how hot she is all you want.
There you go. No, I really thought that Ricky wanted to kick my ass, and he was working for Josh.
Maybe he should.
And that's what would happen. He meant make Moose apologize. I think he's going to make Moose apologize by sticking his size whatever foot up Moose's ass.
Well, there you go.
Come Rebellion.
And then have the little one come in and kick him around some more.
Exactly. That's exactly what should happen.
Slap his thighs.
He should jump the guardrail in his little gi and beat the crap out of Moose while he's on the floor. Yes. That's what he should do.
That's how it should end.
I'm expecting to see shoestrings hanging out his ass.
Damn right. And your wife then can film it, and then she can put that on the OnlyFans page, and we all go home happy. Walking with the Walking Weapon. That's a great TV show. Soon to be on AsideTV.com next to New York Ham. Yeah. Josh, thank you for being on the program, brother.
Yeah, awesome as always, guys. Thanks.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Right.
Take care, bud.
We lose contact there?
No. He was. I think he was getting. I think he's fair enough. He's a man of few words.
Yeah. He don't say much. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. Look, he
sound like a gentleman, man.
He's not hosting a fucking game show or some shit.
We have wrestlers on all the time, and they're like, "Hell, but I'm gonna kill that motherfucker."
Look, he's focused. Hold on, somebody else is calling in. Hello.
Okay.
It's the Ham Radio Show. Who's this?
Hello?
Yeah, who's this? Hello, who's this?
I want to know a couple of things first.
Okay.
Did Josh give you an answer to your poll you were taking last week?
Which poll? I don't remember yesterday, let alone last week. Which one was that?
The one you were asking about. BJ or hand job?
No, I didn't want. I already said that his wife was hot. If I started saying, what does he prefer?
You really walking the line with it.
Exactly. I walk a line because I'm on a microphone and he's on the phone. If Josh was here, I'm not going, hey, what do you like to get, a BJ or a hand job from your wife? So by the way, your hot wife.
The guy's in California. So
yeah, you really walking the line with that.
Joe's been very quiet tonight. I'm surprised.
Well, they all got stern yellings at. No, I don't know. Yeah, Joe, when the wrestlers are on, they don't talk as much for some reason. Billy's the only one, if you notice, who perked up because he was like, "Ooh, wrestling? What?" And he perked up. Joe, for some reason, didn't have something stupid to say to...
I'm not a wrestling fan. I used to be when I was younger.
Yeah, years ago. Me neither. I'm not a fan either.
But now, the only thing I wrestle with is me getting out of the bed in the morning.
Joe wrestles with his penis in his underwear.
That's right.
I wrestle with
I found out that penises don't have bones.
I wrestle with my wife trying to get some ass in the morning.
There you go. But that's still wrestling.
Who won the match?
Between the penis and his balls, or him and his wife?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Both were unhappy today.
How are you, my friend?
By the way, talking to Warren Bubb, who was calling in. Actor, thespian, as they say. And thespian, by the way, is not a lesbian with a lisp.
That's right. That's what it is.
No, it's not. A thespian is a classically trained actor.
But we do have to talk about you walking the line, telling about
Hold on, Warren.
Wife is hot.
The wife is fucking hot.
You ever see JB Smooth on Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah, go ahead.
You remember that episode?
Remind me.
Where he told him, yo, what did you tell my boy that his wife was beautiful? He said, yeah. He said, that's like telling her you fucking her.
That's not the same.
Some people may take it that way.
But look, now he said, that's like telling her we fucking. He said, well, just tell him you ain't fucking her. He said, but I am.
But I am fucking her.
Fuck everybody like
okay. All right, look. This is his wife. I'm going to put it up on the ham cam.
Okay.
This is his hot wife. And I'm saying right now, I don't think that it's a bad thing. When I didn't say anything like, "Hey, I want to have sex with her," or anything else. I just said she's beautiful. Because look at this girl. Tell me this woman is not beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
But
a nice cake. You still have to be careful.
Stop looking at the cake.
Hey, man, that's a man's woman, you know.
Yeah,
you walking the line. So, motherfucker, what you mean? My wife beautiful. What the fuck you doing? You checking out my wife, motherfucker?
Yeah. Wait, hold on for a minute. Let's even ask Warren on the phone.
Let's get back to Warren.
Because I have to ask this question. You don't think that other people look at your wives and say, shouldn't you be happy if someone walks up and goes, someone doesn't go, wow, your wife's fucking ugly. Holy shit.
Mind your own goddamn business.
You get fucked up either way.
Right.
I don't think I did. I think that Josh enjoyed me complimenting his beautiful wife. That's why he has a couple of kids, because he can't leave his hands off of her.
Well, he's not. That's between them. They
And I think that, by the way,
together.
I think also that's why Moose came to the house directly to attack him, or at least drop off the paper just to check out the wife.
I think it was more to get under the skin and irritate him and cause him to do something unruly.
You think that he'll act irrational, William?
I think that's what he was aiming
at
for. At
Rebellion 2022 live this Saturday, April 23rd?
Yeah,
but
on top of the fact
reserved.
you were instigating and shit. Yeah, Ed was really instigating and shit.
Well, how about this? How about maybe I helped? Let me tell you why. Maybe he'll look at Moose and he'll picture a fat white guy that was saying how hot his wife is. It will enrage Josh Alexander, and he will kill Moose.
Right.
He will publicly beat the living hell out of him.
And then Moose will be looking for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now what happens if Moose beats Josh Alexander?
Well, then I'm fucked, because then he's going to be all depressed.
Yes, you are.
And then he's going to go, who am I going to fight next? Oh, I'll take the fat DJ on. That's what I'll do. I'll kick the shit out of the fat DJ.
Just for the fun of it.
I think you should go into wrestling, Eddie. You'd be a good character.
I think I could be a good character. I think I can do a couple moves. I don't know if I can drop kick, but I can definitely kick you right in the shin. It'll hurt.
All right.
Why don't you do a tag team with one of your buddies there? Make a tag team,
there was a challenge laid out, and then we never heard from Frankie Foreskin over there, who decided to call this show and challenge me and Billy to a tag team match against Mikey and fucking Paulie Walnuts over there. They wanted to get into they wanted to have a wrestling match, and I said I am willing, I am able. I don't know about Billy, because then Billy would have to take on his mentor, the guy who taught him the ropes of professional wrestling. But if the challenge is laid out, Warren, I am not going to hide.
I think Joe would be a good partner for you.
Oh, no.
What the fuck is he going to do for me?
Get you in trouble.
Hand you the water.
I'll manage, I can be like one of those annoying guys who runs.
He can make all the noises as you get close.
Wait, hold on. Joe said he could be one of those annoying guys.
Yeah, the manager, like when his guy is losing, he runs in the ring and hits him with a chair, and then he runs out.
Oh, that would involve you running.
Joe would get his ass kicked in midget wrestling.
First off, Joe ain't going to be able to climb into the ring. What do you want, crack?
Yeah. They got stairs, don't
yeah. You need an escalator, you old fuck. All right, Warren, I got to take a break. Billy's yelling at me. Call later, okay, brother?
All right, go.
Take care.
Go do your thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Warren Bub. Round of applause. Actor, thespian, humanitarian.
Hey, thespian.
Midget wrestler. He's done it all. It's the Ham Radio Show.